All right, guys, we're out here on this icy, little bit of snow. Don't know if you can see it or not. It's very little, but this very icy day. Seeing if these critters moved at all last night. I'm freezing my butt off out here, but we're in Alabama. You know, we don't get this kind of weather that often, but we prepared the best way we could. We bought all the milk and bread that we could find, so I don't know what more we could do. Anyways, out here, we're gonna check and see if these critters moved at all last night, and go from there. See behind me, we got a little bit of snow flying. You might be able to see it. But a lot of ice, a lot of ice. Not made for this kind of weather, guys. Not made. I'm wearing every coat that I own, doubled and tripled up on layers and layers, socks. We're gonna check these traps today, though. We're gonna check them, and we're gonna see if these critters were moving. And who knows, we may catch something. All right, let's get it done. All right, critters were moving last night. You don't get no closer than that. That's a canine print, and my trap is right there. Got fish in the hole, trap is right here. So they come through, check it out. They did not work the set that much, or you'd be able to see tracks all over the place. But you can tell that he came right here, right there, oh, right there, right there. He came down this, out of this wood line right here. And it looks like, okay, you see his other footprint right there. So he stood just like this over my set. I really would have expected him to come around where he could see down in that hole to get that fish. Because you can't even see down in the hole from where he was standing. But it's interesting that he come and checked it out anyways. So we know we're getting some action right here. We saw this trap or some footprints here the other day. We couldn't make out what it was because it was in mud. But that's definitely a canine trap. Something else that I see that I'm gonna have to find out, you know, is, well, I mean, I see it. Something else that I see my northern friends doing is they prepare for the cold. They prepare for the ice. They have stuff in their trap bed, wax dirt or peat moss or something like that, that they set their traps with to help with freezing over. We got some ice on the ground, but I don't know if it would affect my trap. That's what I'm saying. My trap, it's a possibility that my trap's frozen. But at least we know with that one, the coyote did not step on the pan. We saw for ourselves that it worked the side of that set, and it didn't spend hardly any time there. It looks like he sniffed it and then he left. So that's interesting. That is the main reason why I wanted to come out here today, because I wanted to see how these critters acted in this kind of weather, because we don't get this weather very often. So I had the option of being off, but I wanted to come out here and see what was going on. Somebody that's been in trapping a long time that I've been talking to, he told me the animals will teach you a lot. And there's a prime example right there. I don't know why he worked it from the side like that instead of coming around to the front. I don't have it blocked off really where he can't come to the front. I don't know. Oh man, there's some sunshine. Whew. I want to stand right there for a little bit. And then it's going to get, see, it's still got little flurries. And it's going to drop down to 13 again tonight. And everything's going to freeze over again. If we get some rain again, like we did last night, we are going to have a mess, an absolute mess. Oh, the roads were already kind of sketchy, but not too bad. But we're going to see. We're going to see. We got more traps to check. Let's get on down the road. All right, guys, out here checking traps on this cold day. And this I was surprised about. Not gonna lie, this I was surprised about. On this, so I will say I'm surprised about it on this trap. I was hoping for these results in another area, but I'm happy, to say the least. Very happy. Check that out. Little bobcat. Pretty happy with those results right there. Awesome. So we used fish bait, or not fish bait, we used fish as bait, and turned out good. I mean, cat and fish, right? They can't turn it down. Very happy about it. Like I said, this is probably 300 yards, 500 yards from where I caught the other cats from, but this is one of the cats that I had on camera, and this is one of the cats that I was trying to catch, but I didn't know that it was working this side of the property. I thought it was still over there. That's where I had it on camera at. And yeah, I'm happy about it. That's good results. And we're gonna see if we have the other one. I know of one more that we have on camera, and I'm hoping that we'll catch him next. We'll see. All right, guys, I wanted to show y'all something real quick. This trap right here is actually the one that I anticipated catching that bobcat in, because this is where I have them on camera. This is the road that I've caught all the other bobcats on, and this is the spot where I have this cat also on camera. So they're coming out of this thicket over here, and I really anticipated him coming up out of this ditch that runs along right here, coming up, and I have this baited with fish too. So really expected to catch him in this trap, but the trap I caught him in was in the same ditch, but about 500 yards that way on the opposite side. But still had it baited with the same stuff, which was a whole fish that we got from our pond bank that the eagles had dropped there. So pretty excited. If my calculations or count is correct, we should have one more bobcat over here on this property. And we're doing a good job at knocking them out and trying to do our best to give these quail a safe nesting area for the springtime coming up. So, another successful day. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Y'all saw this morning, first thing, that we missed a coyote last night. It come by the set, but didn't really work it that well. He kind of stood to the side of it, didn't really get in front of the set like you would think would happen, like we wanted it to happen. But we made up for that, and we caught number 4 bobcat today, the 4th one on this piece of property right here. And I mean, that's just great. I mean, that's really good. We got one more left. If my count is right by the game cameras, we got one more bobcat left. We're gonna go after him. And I mean, it's been a good day. I mean, we learned some stuff on how these critters were moving last night in the super cold weather. This has been the coldest, that was the coldest night that we had last night for this winter. And then we got another cold night tonight. So we're gonna see how these critters move tonight and tomorrow too when we come back. But good results. I mean, we had that fish in the cage for a couple of days, and we got us a bobcat. That's not the cage that I thought that we'd catch it in. I thought we would catch it further down the creek, but hey, we're not going to complain about that. We're just happy to have another cat out of here. We're going to give these quail the best chance that we can, because like I said, quail already struggle enough. You got to fight with critters on the ground like bobcats and coyotes and stuff. You got to fight with critters that are trying to get their eggs, that will get their eggs. like the raccoons and stuff, and possums and skunks. Foxes are in there. But not only do they have to fight with creatures on the ground, I mean, they got hawks that they have to deal with. So quail really catch it from all ends, and we're really just trying to make this place a good, safe environment for them to be able to nest in this coming spring, and getting all these critters out of here. That's gonna give them a chance. Customers happy, I'm happy. We're gonna keep getting some good results, Lord willing. All right, but we're gonna wrap up today. We're gonna come back tomorrow, see if we can learn anything, see if we caught anything new. We're gonna land a coyote sooner or later. It's getting really close every time. It's only a matter of time before we snag a coyote. We have more properties coming up. Y'all be ready. I've already ordered a big supply of beaver trapping supplies. I got a couple of properties that want me to come trap some beavers. Never done it before. It's gonna be a learning process. I've got a couple of properties that have seen the success that I've had here with the bobcats. They want me to come trap some bobcats and try my hand at coyotes on their property. Looking forward to that. So y'all hang around. We got a lot more coming. We also got some more stump grinding footage coming up. We're getting some jobs ready for that. We're gonna be busy around here. Y'all stick around for it, and hopefully we'll all learn something together. Y'all be good.